It has been just over a year since the remnants of Hurricane Ida slammed the Northeast, with tornadoes and flooding killing dozens of people. The Philadelphia area was especially hard hit.
Yeah, I mean, look at these images. The Schuylkill River went over its banks, turning streets into rivers. City officials estimate the storm caused about $31 million in damage, and that flooding became an absolute nightmare for people in the Philly area, with some suburban towns still rebuilding. But one business owner turned the situation into a different kind of horror, one with a purpose.
Yes, Brian Corcodilos is the co-founder of the Lincoln Mill Haunted House. He joins us live this morning. We've heard about this. You bought the building, which is an old textile mill, 6 months before Ida. I mean, what timing.
Yeah.
What kind of damage did the flooding do?
Well, good morning. Thanks for having me. I want to tell you the damage was unprecedented, and it's probably, I believe it's the most drastic storm ever hit Philadelphia in our lifetimes, and hopefully it will be the only one. But it ripped out everything. Elevator equipment was destroyed, electrical systems, plumbing, you name it. It was probably damaged in the storm.
That's rough. I mean, you just go into it, you want to kind of make this cool haunted house, and then you're thinking, man, I must be haunted myself with a storm like this that came through. I got to ask you, though, going forward, I know this is a historic storm, but are you trying to do anything in the rebuilding process to make it flood resistant maybe in the future?
Absolutely. So one of the things we did, obviously there was a lot of drywall and stuff on the first floor previously. What we did this time was turn it to what I like to call the concrete bunker or concrete bathtub. So essentially we made an entire, all the walls, the floors, everything is concrete now. So well, I shouldn't say if, it's when it floods again, whether it's in our lifetime or not, it'll be a much easier, path forward to try to keep the damage to a minimum.
I imagine, too, it'll hide the screams down in there.
Well, I mean, we have to talk about this because we're showing video of the haunted house.
Right.
Is it haunted? And what are you doing to make it even more haunted?
Yeah, so I'll be honest with you, a haunted house wasn't my first business idea here. It was bringing different type of restaurant bar, but after the damage, no one wanted to rent the place, so the haunted house came to be, and we essentially we built it from scratch. Jared and I, we brought in a lot of helpers, but we conceived this idea in December, and by June it was go time. We started constructing it in June, and we started. We were in here 2-3 o'clock in the morning. Some nights getting this thing done because of the timeline we were on. And Jared and I were working on this one area, and all of a sudden, this animatronic on the other end, the other wing of the haunted house, just starts going off. And Jared and I didn't even say anything. We just looked at each other.
Oh,
we were like getting chills up our spine.
Nope.
Yeah.
The hair on my arms, literally,
I'd be running.
The hair on my arms has just risen. That's scary.
And we also had a psychic come through, and she said there's some stuff going on in this one area right where the frickin' thing went off. It's scary to be in there by yourself now. It's still scary, but by yourself it's terrifying.
Absolutely not.
Yes.
Absolutely not. Okay.
This is all meant to be.
Now, I mean, obviously this weekend it's big for conversations like this, but what do you do the rest of the year when no restaurants want to come in, Halloween's done? What's the plan?
Yeah, so that's a great question, and everyone's been asking it. So this is a year-round operating business. We intend to do more temporary events just like this. The next one that we're going to be doing is Valentine's Day related. Don't ask me all what it's going to be. I know it's going to be a scary theme. I know it's going to be Halloween related, but my operating partner, Jared, who's the evil genius behind what you see in there when you come in from a design standpoint, he's got some cool ideas cooking. We're also going to be doing a blackout event where you'll walk through with just a flashlight. We're doing a halfway to haunt Friday the 13th. We're going to be doing some paranormal investigation stuff. And we're also going to be doing hopefully the holidays next year too, after October.
Wait, like fun, beautiful holidays, or like evil,
nightmare
before
nightmare before Christmas?
Okay,
yes, yeah. People love to get scared. I think this is a great idea.
I don't.
So creative. One last quick question: do you do anything weather related in there? Since weather really was the reason that you're in this position.
Yeah. So one of the part of the remediation that we did for the future of the building moving forward was that we put flood vents in on the entire first floor. Around the basement, because there is a basement below the whole structure. That's even why the story came to be, but from the flood. But there's a basement down there where we have vents going now all the way around. So when it floods again, the water comes up. It's doesn't damage the structure and it can go in and out.
All right.
Good. Brian Corcodilos, co-owner of the Lincoln Mill Haunted House. We appreciate your time.